Hello, you guys. It's me, Queen. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday morning. And I just want to come tap in with the Gemini collective folks out here that are Geminis. You have Gemini in your chart. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Queen loves you. Okay. Uh, Woke up at about 7 this morning and I kind of had an in and out of sleep, but I had to think, what was I being told about the Gemini and what kind of messages had I received? And I feel like you guys are getting closure. There are some Geminis that may be dealing with the Taurus. There are some in the Gemini collective that may be going through a divorce at this time. Florida could be significant. 33 could be significant. Um, a doctrine. There may be some in the Gemini community that are going to obtain a doctrine of some sort. But things with the court kept coming up. I was hearing 33, and so I went and looked it up. 33 in Jeremiah and also in Matthew, and it was all about a lot of it about was about the court. So something prevalent that is coming up for the Gemini or someone in the Gemini collective or with Gemini in their chart. Um that may be having something come up with the court. Some of you guys may be contemplating a divorce. I hear people are going to be shocked. I think just because you have stayed in a situation for so long. But I do hear that for whoever that resonates with. Um, so with that being said, don't forget to hit that like button. Uh, don't forget to subscribe. As always, I am grateful and I am thankful. When you do that, it helps with the algorithms. And at the bottom of the deck, and I know my camera is not the best because I'm shooting from my laptop. Please excuse my nails. I did a lot of work yesterday. I don't know why that just came up. I did a lot of work. Washed my dog, cleaned my porch, cooked dinner. I just did a lot of stuff around the house. So I feel like a lot of you guys are in this hermit like energy. You are doing things around the home. Um, Staying to yourself, kind of withdrawn at this time. I don't see the withdrawn as being in a negative space. More so, I feel like there have been some in the Gemini community that have outpoured. There was an outpour of your energy and it was not reciprocated. And so now you are in this energy of collective. I'm kind of staying to yourself until you can make sense of things, until things make sense to you. So, with that being said, I've already called in appropriate protection over this platform. I thank you for tuning in with Queen. I thank you for just allowing me to give you these messages. Okay. So, what do we have out here for the Gemini community and myself? Open messages. I'm going to try to make this a 5 card reading. The Ocean Love. Um, Duality. This has been coming out across the board with a lot of the collective, the energy duality. Within you are the shadows of dark beams of light. The divine is reminding you to embrace the duality that is your individual spark. The spark is ignited and it's ready to illuminate the path ahead. So, again, yes, you're in this hermit mode. And then I say angel numbers 33 could be significant. When you got 12, 12, 1 plus 2 is 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. So 33. I just said that it's written in my book that 33 was significant. So thank you for the confirmation. Something could have happened. Some of you guys could have been married since the age of 33. What I just heard. Okay. Something about 33 is significant. But even 33, 6. 6, you're being called. Feel like you're being called to do something. 911, courage. We have courage out the deck. And I said I wanted to make this a 5 card. So we have courage. 911, a doorway has opened for you while apprehension may be felt. Allow courage to flow in as you put your best foot forward. You are being encouraged to let curiosity lead you and know that the divine has your back. Affirmation: I allow courage to prevail as curiosity leads me through new doors. Okay, so there are new doors that are going to open. And then we have out the deck. Okay, perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift. One change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. So, yes, I feel like there has been, like, I feel like some in the community would come into this, in the Gemini community would come into this, I want to say resolution. I heard resolution, but it's like having this epiphany, this aha moment that some things need to end so that you can have a new beginning and that you can move forward. And I feel like there are some that are in the Gemini community that have had abrupt changes, like things swiftly change. Just as the card said, like they went from sugar to shits. Okay. Um, but and you have been wondering, like, dang, how did I go here? But instead of you taking that and wallowing and staying in this self-pity like energy, you have decided to take the time to actually dissect, is what I heard. Dissect where you went wrong, because the Gemini is a very strategic thinker. And so you're analyzing, you're going through, it's like you're doing a self audit. I feel like that's why you're in this hermit mode. That's why I feel like people will be shocked when there are more separations to come, whether it's a real divorce or a spiritual divorce. You letting go of some of these people that you have carried. That's why it will be shocking, because you have people won't see it coming. You've been there. You've always been this very reliable source, right? But what has you contemplating on cutting these connections is the way that when the tables were turned, you did not receive that back. Okay. And then it says, be clear about where you are putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within you to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for once. This is your time. You've got this. Okay. So, spirit, and I don't even know, this card never really comes out. Okay. But it says, reminder: angel whispers are the guidance that is always within you. Your ability to find the answers that is needed is your innate superpower. In this moment, close your eyes and ask, what is my next right move? Place your trust in the first answer you receive, as your higher self is always connected to what is best for you. Trust. So you're being called to trust your intuition, trust your guidance. Um, Having the ability to go within has always been one of your superpowers. It's what your spirit team um, wants you to know. You're being divinely guided to just go within. You have the answers, okay? Um, let's see. Not sure all what cards. See. Mm, 5 cards for the collective, please. 5 cards for the collective and myself. One, two, thank you, three. Okay. 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 That's 5. Thank you. Very grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, this is the one. We'll take them in the order that they came out. So first out the deck, Oshun's third eye. Intuition and insight and vision. You have intuition. That's why this card was reminding you that you have all the answers inside. Okay. You have all the answers. So you have Oshun's third eye, intuition, insight, and vision. Okay. That's why that card is out there. Then we have cord cutting, energetic balance and liberation. Didn't I just say there was going to be a separation? So we have Oshun's boundaries. So you guys need to set boundaries. I feel like you are setting boundaries. I really wish you guys could see these cards. But this camera, I am getting another device soon. So, devices. Some of you guys may be steering away from devices. I don't know why that. You guys might be like logged off of from social media accounts. You might be detaching from the world as you do this inner work and you go within to make the decisions you need to make. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, cord cutting, energetic balance, liberation. That's why I felt like there was some sort of divorce, whether it be a physical or a spiritual. I was getting ready to take place because you are cord cutting from um the people, okay, from people in situations that no longer serve your higher self or do not pour unto you. So we have this Oshun of divine wrath, anger and resentment and vengeance, okay. um and I'm going to actually read on that one because I want to know what the book says, because I don't feel that for you. I feel like you could be in a place of feeling angered by some of the scenarios or thinking about what you poured in, but I don't feel like that's your energy. Um, I don't. So I'm gonna go to the book. Um, mm, Dokily Dokily. Um, Protector, Ocean's Divine Wrath. Okay. Hmm. And it's so funny because I'm not finding it right now. Like I'm overlooking it. Like I just feel like that wasn't meant for you. And so the fact that I'm not even finding it, it's crazy. Okay, here we go. 98. And I opened the book up to 97. Okay. Something could be significant about year 1997. Oshun of divine wrath, anger, resentment, and vengeance. I acknowledge my anger as a tool of self awareness and growth. So I guess this did go because we had duality, beams of light. And then I was going to overlook that. So we have duality and beams of light out here. So you embrace your anger, you acknowledge, you move on, you're not staying there. Okay, thank you for the clarification. You're not staying there in that energy. Okay, and then also we have authenticity, individuality, and self expression. Okay, individuality and self expression. Okay, I feel like that is part of being in this hermit mode, in this hermit like energy that you're in. You have Oshun the creators, creative artistic expression and breakthroughs. I feel like as you're in this analytical type of energy and analyzing the steps in where you feel like you made a wrong turn. You will have breakthroughs. You are receiving clarity. Okay. And Oshun of deception. There are people that have been in your energy that have been deceptive. Um, but you're no longer deceiving yourself. That's what I heard. You're not deceiving yourself about these people. And if you look, there's like it's multiple people on this card. You're no longer deceiving yourself of who you are and the role you've played. Um, in the lives of people, okay? You are taking yourself out of deceiving yourself and telling yourself, oh, this person is for me, or oh, they got my back, yada, 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 yada. No, the hell they don't, okay? No, the hell they didn't, okay? No, they didn't. People are vamps and sometimes they drain you. I hate to say it like that, but it's true. Um, and people, as you're down, I feel like as you're down, you're being showed who's available for you and who's able to pour into you as you poured into them. Okay, thank you. Let's see. We are going to get. Hmm. So I kept seeing the chariot card when I was doing a pre-shuffle on my cards. We're going to see what comes out. And tarot. Yeah. Judgment. Okay, judgment out the deck. We have judgment. So there's judgment being called on these situations. And as you see, there's one, two, three, six people. Six people could be relevant. The number six, but I think I said that in the beginning too, that the number six could be relevant, okay? Because 3 plus 3 is 6. 33 could be significant. 12 could be significant, okay? But judgment is being called on situations. um, and again, I think I said something about divorce was coming up. I said I felt like I heard divorce, something with the courts. And that's what happens in a courthouse. Judgment is rendered, okay? And then we also have temperance, okay? Temperance, like energy out here, balance. And as you're in this hermit mode, I feel like you are getting balanced, okay? Um, you are finding ways to fill your own cup at this time. I don't feel like this is an energy that you are putting out to the world. I feel like you are going within and getting balanced within yourself, collective. Okay, thank you. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, this is new opportunities. This is growth. As you're going within, you're going to be presented with opportunities and awarded for your work. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. You're contemplating. So I did say that you were going within as you're thinking about your work. You're thinking about where you've maybe had these investments that were not good investments, whether it's just, and as investments are not just financial, and we're talking about spiritual investments, the things that you pour into others that may not have been poured back into you. You are now reconsidering. You are strategically thinking. You are in this analytical phase of doing a recap on things. Okay, you are doing a recap. um Under that, we have the Ace of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Ace of Wands. So a lot of aces, a lot of good energy coming out here for you guys. But you see, you have wish fulfillment because you're able to produce. Okay, and once you come out of this phase, and people are thinking like, oh, they broke or they down, and no, you're choosing to be in this kind of, I'm gonna retreat right now, and go back and see and calculate my steps and see where I went wrong, right? And you still have the ability to have anything that your true heart desire, right? But you're humble. You're being humbled, okay? And you are comfortable with what you have. You are not stepping outside of your box, okay? And I feel like you are retracting and taking your love back. You're taking back, and I feel like that's why that's in reverse. You are pulling back from situations that did not pour into you, okay? Thank you. And a lot of earth sign energy, okay? But Gemini, yeah, lots of earth sign energy. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Splitting the deck, we have an offer coming in, and you have the world. Okay, you have the ability to move forward. You are going to move forward. I feel like, collective. Okay, you have the world and the pentacles, the offer. Okay, but this is you being offered. You know what decision are you going to make to be able to move forward so that you can be able to continue to be about, what is the word I'm looking for, um so that you can move forward, because you have to go within, and there will be an offer from the universe. But I feel like there are people watching you, okay, and they will watch you get in this 10 of cups energy, okay? There, man, let me go back, let me do a recap. Okay, okay, all the way. So we have the pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the world. I feel like the universe will be offering you a gift, but I think for the most part you're going to be offering yourself a gift, which is moving forward and cutting cords to have a new cycle, okay, to be able to let go of some of the old things that once weighed you down, okay. Yeah, the things that had you in confliction. Okay, that had you in confliction, that had you bonded. Okay, that had you in confliction, and confused, and had you bound and trapped to. I feel like that's why you're going to do that cord cutting, because you're going to release these things, and you're no longer going to be burdened, okay, and weighed down by these things, okay. And once you do these releases, collective, there will be a victory, okay. And actually, it went in this order. People are going to be watching you, okay? They are going to be watching you. You are in this self reflection as energy, excuse my language. Okay, they will see you in this Ten of Cup energy. They will see you be happy, with love offerings, family surrounded by people who care about you, that give you equal give and take. You will have that in this lifetime. There will be a victory, a celebration, okay? Okay, with you moving forward and out of this energy, okay, this energy of feeling confused about what it is you have, okay, confused about what it is you have. And under that was the stalemate. I can't make this up. Was the hangman, because somebody, they think you're in stalemate energy, but you're really just, it's intentional. You're in this hangman energy intentionally. Okay, you have the wheel of fortune. Okay, wheel of fortune under there. Yes, you have death, magician, okay, the emperor is like energy, okay. You are no longer being tied into these contracts any longer. You are moving forward. Again, somebody could be, and I think I started out saying that somebody could be dealing with a Taurus. um Somebody could have had a connection to a Taurus, okay. Mm-hmm. And under that, I see a heart and betrayal. Okay. So yeah, you're gonna be moving forward. You are in this King of Swords type of energy. You're moving past these situations. You're cutting cords. I feel like that's what is going on for the Gemini collective right now. You're cutting cords, you're moving forward. That's it. Real cut and dry. There is no gray area. Okay. There is nothing gray. And this reading was just so, it's like really cut and dry. And I hear that it's really cut and dry. And I feel like you have made that decision um to cut these cords. Yeah, and they're not like us is at the top of the deck. Okay. There are people that will not be willing to make these executive decisions like you. And that's okay. It's a lot of cards. Glitter and gold is not always what it seems. And I feel like this is a lot of people that may be confused, like, oh, I think I started out saying, like, oh, they think, oh, you're down and they're not doing well. Well, you're happier where you're at, going within, being humble with just the simple things of life and what you got. Okay. And yes, there will be people in heavy regret. Okay. Heavy regret, made a bad decision. Okay. Some people will be, because I feel like the situation has run its course. Angel numbers 40 could be significant. Ostrich energy, courage, stability, staying grounded, embracing ourselves, connect with nature. And I think we had angel numbers 911, connect with 911, courage. And so the ostrich like energy is having courage, okay? Thank you. Hmm, follow through. That's what I heard. Follow through. And can't make it up. Back at the bottom, they not like us. So yeah, people, like I said, people ain't gonna understand um why you're moving. Okay, the way you are. Under that, we have prayers answered. Your fruit is ripe, right? And be their peace. But I feel like this is you. You're being your own peace, collective. You don't need anybody, okay? Because you're in this transformation energy, okay? You're transforming, okay? And you're moving forward, right? Rebirth at the top. Rebirth. So we have at the top and the bottom, we have rebirth and transformation for the Gemini collective. A rebirth and a transformation. And I feel like that's what's happening as you're going within and you're sitting with self and you're using your inner wisdom and you're having courage to do so. Some people don't understand. And when you cut these cords, they really ain't gonna understand. Okay, thank you. Not medicines yet. Let's see if we can get at least one message from the Egyptian gods. Um, thank you. Messages for the Gemini. Anything the Gemini needs to know, what type of energies are out there working with the Gemini collective at this time. Thank you. Stability and equilibrium, Horus. That angel numbers 9 could be significant. So equilibrium, stability and equilibrium. And I feel like that's going within. And we have Ptah at the bottom with skillful. And then 15 and 9. 15 and 9 is 34. 34 could be significant. Okay. So skill. I feel like you are going within. You are using your skill ability to manifest the things you want, cut these cords, and give you the strength to move by some of these people. I feel like some of these attachments and connections were deep. What card is in here already flipped over? Protection. You're being protected as you go through this. Angel numbers 35 could be significant, okay? We have protection. I saw that flipped over in the deck. Okay, you have protection. Virgo energy. Okay, and under Virgo, and earth sign. Virgo's an earth sign, some more earth sign energy. And then under that, we have order and peace. That's what happens in the collective. Okay. That is what happens in the court. Okay. I said something about court is significant. Some of you guys might be dealing with a water sign. You are gaining more understanding working with Newt. Okay. More understanding. Angel numbers 12, 6, that's 18. 12 and 6 can be significant. The number 18 could be significant. Okay. I'm seeing 33 again. Again, angel numbers 33 could be significant. Okay. Again, don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button for Queen. Queen loves you. Okay. It's Sunday morning. I have some more chores. I've really been spending all weekend doing chores. And I feel like that's what people want to know why you absent. They don't know that you're toiling labor. You are working. Okay. You're working behind the scenes. Okay. Working behind the scenes. Adventure awaits. An unknown adventure awaits in the relationship. Okay, so some of you guys might be in the pursuit of new relationship, with the separation and cord cutting from these old relationships you may have been in. You look forward to new connections. Okay, hidden truth. Facts haven't been fully revealed. Okay, again, people are thinking like, oh, you're down and this will always be. Mm-mm. You say you finna cut some cords, honey, and move forward. Facade of concern. Someone's concern may not be sincere, hiding ulterior motives. Yeah, they acting concerned like, oh, how are you doing? And blah blah blah. When really they just worried about this connection you finna cut off from with them. Okay? Exposing lie. The truth will eventually be exposed. Okay, and we have protect your heart. So we have protection out here. Okay, so you are being protected. You're protecting your heart. You're going within. The masks are falling off. People not understanding how you moving. And that's okay because it ain't for them to understand. Okay, because you're the one that's doing the work to go within to get that 10 of cups like energy to get these new connections with people. Okay. Let's see, 3 cards from here. Mm. And I feel like that, how I just said, that's how I feel like you guys are very nonchalant. That's what got people confused. Yeah. You got to fill your cup. Okay. That's what you have been doing as you've been in this analyzing type of energy. You're filling your own cup because when you pour from your cup, unto others, you were pouring into cups that were either broken vessels, cracked vessels, or that could not retain the energy that you were pouring to them or could not pour back into your cup, right? They couldn't pour back into you. So we have follow the spark at the bottom. I feel like you are choose love, but I feel like that's self love. Okay. I feel like you're going within. Some of you guys may be dating. Um, I don't feel like nobody's on any dating apps. I just feel like you're going within. Follow the spark. It's at the bottom. And are you ready? Drum roll, please. Hit that like button. Ritual, a release ritual. Angel numbers 43 could be significant. A cord cutting. Let go of these toxic ass people, toxic situations, situations that did not pour into you as you poured into them. Cut the cord. 30-29, 30-30 on the clock. Hey Siri, what's the spiritual meaning to angel numbers 30-30?
The angel number 3030 primarily stands for balance, personal growth, and spiritual development. It encourages you to embrace change and focus on your enlightenment journey. This is from anahana.com.
So there it is. Confirmation. Okay. That's what you are meant to be doing. Um, okay. Shadow work. That's at the top of the deck. I feel like that's what you're doing. You're going within, you're doing your shadow work, you're analyzing, okay? You're analyzing where it is you feel like you made the mistake. Okay, I'm gonna be obedient. So you went within, you talking to self. I said you're doing a self audit, okay? You're doing a self audit with self, okay? Angel numbers 18 can be significant again. And then at the bottom of the deck we have create, okay? I said you're going back in to look at your last blueprint to see where things went wrong so that you can recreate and revamp. And under that so you can have this fresh start. Okay? That's why it's so important to cut off those connections so you can get this brand new fresh start. Um, yeah, that's what you're being guided to do. Angel numbers 1 can be significant, 42 can be significant, okay? And 43 we have, yeah, and number 7, okay? Okay. Let's see. What kind of medicine do we have out here for the collective? Okay. Medicine do we have for the Gemini collective? Green calcite. Okay. When to use it? When your heart is asking for something, but you aren't listening. The heart wants what it wants. The mind wants what it thinks the heart should want. Call on the energy of the green calcite to nudge that push and pull in the heart's favor. Okay. Live out your heart's desire. Yeah, cut some of these people off. I feel like you've been in this energy of doing things because you're always trying to do the next right thing for others, but it's for people that don't pour into you as you pour into them. Okay. A Libra could be significant. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Libra. That's air sign energy. Okay. Well, this is a Gemini read. Okay, more Amber. Yeah. Any other medicine? I'll simplify it. Herkimer diamond. Reiki masters, travelers, and spiritual path, highly sensitive people. Where to put it in spaces you want to zone as sacred. When to use it. When you're reaching for clearer than ever, those spirituality, therapy, or healing work. Brush off all those unwanted vibes. Power wash your energy. Yeah, you transmuting some shit. You moving forward. That will help you on your journey. Um, my nose is itching. What's that about? Okay. Something else for the collective and myself. Expanding. What this is. Okay, astrophilite. Who needs it? Anyone with a permission slip for a intergalactic field trip. Okay, when to use it. When it's time to step outside of yourself, like way outside. Call on the energy of the astrophyllite to electrify you within your superhero purpose so you can take flight, unlock your highest potential. I think we had one within was your innate superpower. Okay, so again, superpower energies coming out. They saying you got that magic, Gemini. Whoever this is going to resonate with, please don't hesitate to hit the like button. We'll get you one final card out on the Angel Whispers, and I will close this. Thank you. Okay. And we send the collective off with 888 abundance. Yeah, you have that. That Ten of Cups energy. So abundance. 888. Also angel numbers 24 could be significant. Abundance. Blessings are here and more are on the way. Let yourself feel the abundant flow of the prosperity that is all around you. As you stand in your highest self, you attract all that you once were seeking. Giving is always the doorway to success. So continue to give. All that is glitter isn't gold. Okay. Continue to pour into yourself and pour into others that will pour unto you. Until next time, this is Queen. Please don't hesitate to hit that like button, and I'll see you.